Chef Joshua Thomas, location, Pasadena, California. I'm the executive chef for White Horse Lounge, located in Old Town, Pasadena. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 70805. Started in the kitchen at a young age, actually, with my grandmother, playing around. Brothers went outside to go play. I always was curious about the eggs and stuff being on the stove, getting room temperature for pound cakes. Draw my attention, and knowing my grandmother was a chef, the head of a family and the head of all-girl sorority. So I just wanted to take it to another level. Actually, I got recruited to play football for Pasadena City College and played football for a while, and All-American defensive tackle, and things just wasn't so lucky, Down and hurt myself a little bit. And I just stuck with the kitchen, I had a culinary degree before I actually came to California, so that actually helped me out down the road, and I just figured that I'll eventually do something to my own nature, and bring good food and culture here, Anything Louisiana-style cuisine, critiquing the arts of Latino-style cuisine infused with Asian-style cuisine with Cajun Creole spices, But my specialty is all Louisiana, gumbo, red beans and rice, all the old school classics like trout al madine, things you can't get nowadays, crawfish etouffee, seafood, good quality seafood, And the catfish that I sell here is actually some of the best you're gonna get around. White Horse Lounge, 41 South DeLacy Avenue in Pasadena, California. And what we do here, we offer fine dining. Nothing's overpriced. You get your money's worth on the plate. We have the nice cocktails. Private dining. You have parties of 30. You have off-site. Venues, wedding parties, anything around it. We'll work with you. You give us your budget, we'll find a way to work with you. It's a lot of love in what I do. It's not about the check. It's about giving the people exactly what they want for their hard-earned dollars. It's that love and passion that I have for it that makes me stand out, differently from everybody else. Some of the best desserts, homemade pound cakes you're gonna get around. I'm just, I'm not a small chef, so, I'm eating some kind of good around here. A lot of people think that, it's an overnight process. Everything takes time. You perfect the craft. Believe in yourself. And always stay focused and provide the material and stand around people that give you the uplifting in life to do what you want to do. Entering the culinary field is just is something that I knew I had a passion for. And I advise anybody, young, older generation, if you like culinary, love cooking. Get out there and try to take a small core school. You don't have to take nothing major right now. See if you like it. Get out in the field, mix and mingle. But the thing about me that sets me different, and what I tell a lot of young kids is, I love my customers. Without your customers, you don't have anything. So it's the way that you treat the people. It's the way that you talk to the people. And no matter how bad you may seem you're doing, there's someone out there doing better than you. So it's just, when I come in, it's just, I was always told from my grandmother, the way to a person's heart is their stomach, and I live by it, So, yeah, I would love to see some of the younger generation out there trying to get in the culinary, because it's not all about the money, Everybody have their bills to pay, but it's a passion for what you do that makes you stand out differently. Well, I was doing odds and ends, coming up with about 24 years old, actually, right after college and stuff like that. And, I used to work in like Ralph's, I used to work in warehouses, but I also used to run different style restaurants. But, I was more of the face of a restaurant, and some of the restaurants that I actually used to work for about maybe 10 years ago, they're generating like 4.2 million right now. So they're just opening up other locations, I still actually interact with one of my best friends, NBA player Glenn Big Baby Davis. I've cooked for them in Calabasas, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, some of the big time players. I actually went to school with Simone Augustus, who played in the WNBA. Me and Glenn Big Baby Davis went to school together, so these, they kind of helped me and say, hey chef, you've got some free time, I want you to meet some people. And with me eventually meeting these people, I end up cooking. You know, it's just like, hey man, you know how to make this? I'm like, oh yeah, that's an old school classic. Let me get in here and do it, you know. And it's just, I've done a lot of work, you know, around. So where I'm at now as an executive chef, it didn't happen overnight. You know, it didn't happen overnight. I always kept my faith. You know, I believed in me, you know, even when growing up without a father, you know, it was just like mom there, you know, go to work, I'm feeding my brothers. You know, she never had to come home from work and cook. You know, if I had to go to school, and which I picked this up from my grandmother, you know, you cook early in the morning and you go work the rest of the day, you come home, you just warm it up and eat, you know. So I've made my way through California, around California, you know, but I have my set location here in Pasadena, you know, and eventually down the road, you know, you'll see some Big J's barbecue pop up somewhere.